Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. Welcome to your week ahead reading. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you in the next 7 days, give or take a couple of days. And we could get the messages day by day as they're going to come out in the reading. It could be that that's how things actually play out for you, but it could also be that, these are the main events that you may be dealing with at some point in time in the next 7 to 10 days, okay? So if you look at it that way, that might be a bit more accurate for you. And I am running a special on personal readings. Description in the description box below, you'll find all the details. And thank you as always for your likes, your shares, and your comments, for subscribing, for hyping the videos. I really appreciate it. It makes a huge difference. Okay, let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the next 7 to 10 days. What do they need to know? What's coming up for them for their highest good? We get a new deck. It's very colorful. So let's see what it can do for us. All right. And I will be working on your December monthlies. And let me know if you want me to do year ahead readings as well. It's quite a bit of work, to be honest. So unless I do it by element, or I don't know, because my point is it's quite a bit of work and they don't get that many views, so it just leaves you feeling, asking like, well, is it worth it really? So yeah, have a think, let me know. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the next 7 days. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords with restriction. And this can talk about feeling trapped, overthinking, analysis paralysis. Could be anxiety over change or what the right move is, what the right thing to say is. It could also be information overload to where you're not sure what to trust, what to believe. So, yeah, be mindful of mental burnout, especially with the Eight of Swords, okay? So let's see, on Monday, all right, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This isn't bad at all. So a fresh start, a new beginning. This could be a new contract. This could be a new source of income. So job opportunity, job offer, or signing the contract. This could be signing on the dotted line for a loan or a mortgage, student loans, business loans. This could also be a decision going in your favor that results in you getting some money. However that resonates. It could be to do with the legal system. It doesn't have to be. Having a very serious conversation about investing in something. That could even be a relationship, taking something to the next level, or making something official with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, however that resonates for you. But this could also be getting inspired and having some sort of money-making idea. With the Eight of Swords, you could then go into overthinking. I don't know if it's something very different. I don't know if you've identified some sort of gap in the market. No one else is doing it. So it's like, I think it's a brilliant idea. But because I can't really compare to anything similar, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if it's a good idea. So you start doubting yourself and overthinking. Be mindful of going down a rabbit hole of finding confirmation. I feel like it'll all be there in front of you with these Swords of Pentacles. So doing pros and cons is going to tell you what you need to know. Doing your, numbers, what I would be putting in, what I would be getting out, or some initial background checks or anything like that, it's going to tell you that this is a really good idea. No one else is doing it. You really should get on it, okay? Whether that just means patenting something, trademarking something, or, starting the conversations of, okay, let me get my investment that I need to get this going, right? But it's a very, very positive energy here. On Tuesday, here we go. We have the Fool and the Five of Swords. Oh, sorry, the Five of Cups. The Fool and the Five of Cups. So the Fool with the Five of Cups, it could be where you decide to pursue this new thing. And then on Tuesday, you're making it official with whatever it is you need to leave behind or change or withdraw from in order to pursue a new thing. So if on Monday you get some sort of new job confirmation, on Tuesday you're handing in your notice at your current job, for example, right? That could be one scenario of how this is playing out. If you've made a decision as to the value, the worth of a relationship in your life, whether it's romantic or friendship or whatever it is, and again, numbers don't lie. You don't get what you're putting in. Um, it's a constant source of lack for you, or it just drains you. Okay, so maybe over here you're coming to that sort of realization and epiphany, and then on Tuesday you're having the conversation of, listen, I gotta go, I can't do this anymore. So that could be how this is playing out as well with this energy. For others of you, this is just where, other people are upset, other people are disappointed that you're not going to be present as much, you're not going to be around as much, your schedule's changing, or, you have to leave them behind, you're moving out, you're not going to work there anymore, you're not going to be with them anymore, you're not going to be their friend anymore, or you're just not going to be as present or as available to them anymore. So, there may be some, it's like bittersweet energy. They're happy for you, but at the same time, they're sad for themselves. It could be that kind of situation. And remember, roles can be reversed. Be mindful of talking to someone who's very negative, very pessimistic. They never have a nice word to say or a good word to say. Maybe they're not a horrible person, but they're going through a rough time in their lives. And they're just not in a hopeful place. So be mindful of talking to this person about your plans, your ideas, this new thing you want to do, this thing that you're really excited about. Because I just feel like they're just going to put a dampener on it, right? Because they can't see it. They're not in a place where they can be optimistic. They're not in a place where they can have high hopes. And, that's, again, whether this is just someone who's by choice, they're always the victim and they're just a negative person. Or again, they're going through something and that's where they are at this place in time, at this point in time. But this is telling you, listen, don't talk about it, especially if you're not sure who you can talk about it to. But if you know someone's going through a rough time, I would say, don't expect them to be as excited about it as you are, whatever it is you're talking to them about. They may be happy for you, but they just don't have that energy. They just don't have that resource to be as excited about it as you are. And the worry here is that you're going to take that to mean, oh, wait a minute, maybe I'm being delusional then. If who you're talking to, they don't have the same reaction as you do, they don't get as inspired as you do, as excited as you do, don't take that to mean that your idea is wrong or what you're trying to do is wrong or you're delusional or you're a fool. It's completely them, where they are, and or their ability to have that kind of vision. They maybe don't have it, maybe they're just more anchored in the here and now, and they don't have that foresight, they don't have that optimism, they don't have that vision. Or like I say, they're going through something, so they just don't have the energy to get excited. But that doesn't mean it says anything about your idea or your new beginning here. Okay, so that's important. But for those of you, yeah, definitely leaving a situation comes up. You're very happy to leave. You're very excited to leave. There's an element of bittersweet. So it's like you're sorry that you're not going to be working with the same people anymore because you got on really well with them. But at the same time, you're pursuing a really good opportunity when it comes to your career. You got a really good offer. So it's like, listen, it is what it is. Again, very practical, okay? On Wednesday, yeah, look, we have the Sun and Foresight, speaking of, Three of Wands. The Sun and the Three of Wands. So on Wednesday is a very excited day for you. Excited and exciting, okay? There's some sort of good news coming in. Something could be arriving from afar, whether it's messages, delivery, person, visitor. For those of you, you are making plans. Or if you've been making plans and I'm seeing like either making plans or putting together documents, portfolios, folders for some sort of presentation, for some sort of application, for some sort of whatever it is, okay, negotiation. Wednesday could be the day when you're getting confirmation or you're getting approval, right? You're getting the confirmation, yes, these plans have been confirmed. This could be in the sense of booking travel confirmations, booking hotels and you're getting confirmations. confirmations of your upcoming trip or flight, confirmation of appointments. But it could also be, yes, what we discussed, we can put that in writing or we can set that in stone because it's been agreed, it's been approved. Okay, some sort of huge win here for you with the Sun card. For those of you, this could be it could be time off. It could be a day when you're just traveling. It's a fun trip, going to a fun place. I don't know if it's like carnivals or fairs or some place where you go to have fun time. I don't know. Out on the town. It's mostly a day trip, but I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Confirmation of some sort of promotion. Okay? Because this over here, with the Fool, it could be that you're leaving a place completely, going to a different direction. But it could also be that this is a new stage for you, a new level for you. So if you're getting confirmation that your promotion has been approved, again, it's like, well, it's a little, bittersweet. I'm not going to be on this team anymore or in this department or whatever. But the confirmation here is I got the promotion, I got the transfer, I got the raise, I got the, to lead that new project. That's the confirmation that's coming in. For those of you, this could be long distance conversations. It could be the start of a long distance relationship, or a connection, an instant connection with someone from foreign land, foreign culture. Okay, with this energy, you could have some sort of surprise visit on Wednesday that you're going to be happy about. I'm also seeing showing something off. So I don't know if you're getting a new car, if you're getting a new home, if you're relocating, if you're not buying, you're renting, but you're moving. Or if you made this big purchase or this big investment, this could be where you're showing it off. You're showing people around. You're giving people a tour. You're, showing how it works and so on and so forth with this energy. Yeah, definitely. If you're not taking a holiday, you're planning a holiday, someplace sunny, someplace warm, someplace fun. I feel like for some of you, it's someplace you've been before, but maybe a long time ago. And it's the thing that when people ask you what's the best holiday you've ever been on, that's where you're thinking. And now maybe you get the opportunity to go back. Okay, maybe it's something that, was quite expensive or it was out of reach for you for a long time. And now it's like, oh, we get to go back. That was the best place ever. So I'm also saving like inner child type of activities. So just doing things you used to do for fun, doing things that always made you happy, maybe as a kid or as a teenager, or picking something back up that you just haven't had the time for anymore in a while, whether it's a passion project, a hobby, something fun, something that always recharges you. Really good news coming your way on Wednesday, though. On Thursday, we have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So on Thursday, this is telling you, again, remember, the underlying energy is the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling optimistic, confident, good about what you're trying to do, good about an idea, good about some sort of new beginning in your life, whether it's accepting it or creating it. The issue comes when you try to talk to people about it, because it might be the wrong people you're talking to. And then what happens is, if they don't have the same excitement for it or the same reaction that you do or the reaction you're hoping for, the risk is that you're going to doubt this new beginning and start to overthink it, spiral, maybe walk away from it or walk away from it again, because for some of you this is something you've tried before and this is exactly what happened. That was the sequence of events. You talked to people, they told you you're nuts, and you said, oh, okay, and stopped it, or stopped pursuing it. And so this time around, this is telling you just trust yourself. You don't need anybody else. Trust yourself, okay? You don't need anybody else to confirm that you have a good idea. You know you have a good idea. Remember, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, this isn't wishy-washy. This isn't, oh, I hope I do. This is like, no, if you run the numbers, they add up. If you do your pros and cons, everything adds up, right? It's like practical checks. Yep, everything's telling you factually this is worth it, right? So that's all you need. So on Thursday, there's something here where you're being told, listen, this is not a time to compromise. Don't back down. Don't compromise. There's going to be someone saying something, or you're going to be overhearing people talking, or something along those lines, people talking, or rumors swirling, or people giving opinion that you didn't ask for, or stuff like that. And it's going to give you pause, and it's going to make you question, like, oh, should I pursue this, or should I, like, what should I do? And this is telling you, listen, persevere, don't back down. You're really, really close to a huge breakthrough. All you have to do is follow through. So Thursday, whatever this is telling you, don't let people get you inside your head. Don't let people make you doubt or question what you're doing. Keep pushing through. Persevere. Switch your focus from what everybody else is doing, saying, thinking, feeling, to, I've already worked on this. I already have the plan. I already have things in motion. I'm just going to keep focusing here. All right. For some of you, there could be some sort of either a tense conversation, or some sort of butting heads, or some sort of negotiation, mediation setting, something like that. And this is telling you, don't back down. Okay, don't back down. I feel like someone might be trying to get you to doubt yourself, question yourself, or make you feel like you're being impossible. That is not the case. Do not let this person get inside your head, or these people. Don't back down. You know your worth. You know what you deserve in the situation. Even that, if that's an apology, or if it's money, or if it's whatever, you know you deserve what you deserve. Do not back down. Okay? And I am seeing someone trying to get out of no contact with you as well. It'll be up to you if you want to entertain this. I just feel like it's someone who, whenever you talk to them, they leave you confused about anything, even the weather. Whenever you talk to them, they leave you feeling uncertain, confused, not as confident as you were before you talked to them. I don't know why. I don't know if they're just a very negative person. I don't know if they're just a very fearful person and they're projecting that on you. I don't know if this is someone who they care about perception and what other people think and whatnot, and they, again, try to put that on you as well. But it's best not to entertain this person at this point in time when you're trying to start this thing, right? But yeah, you will be hearing from someone, and it's going to give you pause as to, okay, should I talk to them? Should I entertain them? Should I go see them? Should I give this another chance? I don't know in what arena of life this is. It could be this is an ex. It could be this is a former friend. It could be this is someone you had a falling out with recently. Family member, neighbor, I don't know. But the thing is, your focus needs to be on this new beginning, not backwards. You may revisit this at a later time if you choose to, but this would take away your resources, and this would take away your focus. And more than that, it would probably put you back in that place of doubt, worry, anxiety, not sure anymore, I don't know anymore. This could be someone who just exhausts you mentally. They just trauma dump all the time, or there's always something wrong. And it's like, I care that that's where you are and what you're going through, but I don't have the resource for this. I don't have the energy for this, you know? Because again, this isn't someone that wants to actually do something about their situation. They just complain. So it's just a drain on your energy. And I feel like you were always there for this person. And now you're saying to yourself, you might not even respond to them at all, because I feel like there's nothing. It's the kind of person that no matter how nice you try to be in what you're telling them, if it's not what they want to hear, they take it personally. They make it out like they're a victim. You're insensitive. You're this, you're that. They guilt you. So I think it's better not to just not engage. Don't talk to them. Don't engage. Don't respond. Don't pick up the phone. Maintain your focus. It's really, really important. For those of you, this could be a time when you're putting up boundaries. It's a different side of that same energy. Yeah, putting up boundaries, whether that is boundaries in terms of how some people should communicate with you. You could be telling someone you're going no contact for a while. I'm really busy. I need to finish something. So don't expect messages or phone calls or me to engage today. You could just be saying that. I just want to put my head down, do my work, or get done what I need to get done, or just rest, because you are getting there. You're getting drained and exhausted, okay? Because you got a lot going on. And so this is telling you, learn to take breaks as opposed to quitting, okay? So be mindful of signs of burnout. The Two of Swords tells you that there's something you're not seeing. Be mindful of signs of burnout. Be mindful of signs of exhaustion, physical, mental, emotional. And you may need to do something on Thursday to correct an imbalance, to pull energy back from someone or somewhere. And yeah, for others of you, this is putting passwords on things, locks on things, fences up, um, security cameras. If you're going away, you want to be able to still see what your pets are doing, or what goes on around your property when you're not there. So that could be as well what this is about, and could also be putting cameras in your cars, dash cams or stuff like that as well with this energy. I also see something where it's almost like you're getting lost in the detail. You're looking too closely at something, and that's why it's so confusing. So if you could take a step back, see the bigger picture, there's some sort of breakthrough that can be had here. You could also be dealing with someone who refuses to see your side of things, refuses to acknowledge your feelings, refuses to take accountability for how their actions, thoughts, feelings, behaviors towards you made you feel. It's all about how you made them feel. So again, do you have the resource and the energy and the intention, and do you care to be dealing with this kind of unfair, deeply unfair situation? Up to you. Friday, we have, here we go, the Tower with the High Priestess. You're dodging a bullet on Friday. Okay, for those of you, this is some sort of shakeup that you knew about, whether you got a heads up about it, you got a little bit of warning about it, or you just had a feeling about it, you had a dream about it, and it's like in the back of your mind, you've been preparing for this, that you've counted it as a possible scenario, and you've been preparing for it. This could be some sort of shakeup at work. This could be some sort of reorganization. This could be someone leaving the company. To other people, it will be unexpected, but again, to you, maybe you saw some things, you saw some confidential information, you saw some private exchanges, or someone told you, or this person told you, hey, I'm telling you, don't tell anybody else, okay? But yeah, there could be some shakeup, some reorganization type situation here. Um, Staying away from drama, stay away from chaos, conflict. I feel like you see some sort of argument brewing and you know it's going to explode. And so you're just kind of quietly separating yourself from a situation. Um, I feel like someone's going to reveal something to you that you already knew, whether you had a feeling about it or you genuinely just knew and you were just waiting for them to tell you. So someone's admitting to something on Friday here. Um, and again, I do feel like it's something you knew, but you wanted them to say it, or you were waiting for them to say it, or something like that. Um, for those of you, there's some sort of, be mindful of, it's like not seeing something. So I don't know if it's on the road when you drive. It could be like something that looks like a puddle, but it's a hidden pothole. Um, could damage your car, or not looking where you're going. You could bump into things. This could be you or someone close to you that bumps into something of yours and breaks it because they're not looking where they're going. But there's something along those lines, so just be careful about that. There's some sort of breakthrough in communication. So again, if this is what this is over here, and you just refuse to engage with this person because they're being unfair, unreasonable, one-sided, that's it. So you just say, okay, I'm not going to engage. You could be hearing from that person. Now, for some of you, this is the person owning up, admitting, okay, I was wrong, I didn't come at it the right way, because they want to talk. They want to open the lines of communication. They see that you're not messing around, you're not playing, so it's almost like it makes them calm down and be respectful in their communication. I feel like that's going to be a surprise to you, but it's like, okay, I'll hear you out then. If you can talk about it in a calm fashion, I'll hear you out. For others of you, though, I feel like someone's trying to start drama with you. Someone's trying to start an argument with you, start a fight with you, because you're not engaging with them, because you're not giving them attention when they crave it, because you're not playing their games, because you've stopped trying to please them, because you've stopped trying to do too much, right? And I feel like this person is going to try to start arguments with you. With the High Priestess, I don't see you fazed or bothered by this. And I also see a situation where you could catch something on camera, if that's why you're putting cameras up. I don't know. So I don't know if you're filming someone having a meltdown, or filming someone breaking something, or filming some sort of brawl or an accident or crash, or and so you may be then using that footage for something, or being asked by police or whoever if you could share that footage, or something like that as well. But you're observing it. You may even be catching it on camera, whether it's something that impacts you directly or it's in the neighborhood, in the community, out on the road. I don't know. Um, and for some of you, I feel like if you're going through some sort of breakup, you're not telling people about it yet because you can't deal with all the opinions. So, or maybe that's advice. I don't know. On Saturday, also, if you've been telling other people about someone, that they're unfair, unruly, a bully, a whatever, but you haven't been able to prove it, there's something here where now that person sees for themselves. So if you went to your manager and said such and such is a bully, and your managers go, I don't see it, I don't, they're never like that to me, I don't know what to tell you. If you give me examples, if you give me some proof, then I can do something about it, but otherwise I can't do anything about it yet. And then your manager is going to see that person acting out, or your manager is going to see some messages, emails, or literally catch that person in the act, okay? And then it's like vindication. Okay, we can have some justice now. So whatever the situation is, where you were trying to bring attention to something, report something, get someone to take action in a situation, and they were telling you, I can't do anything until we have proof. That's what's happening here. All right, Saturday, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, with the Hermit, Virgo energy. So yeah, this is definitely someone getting caught in the act, and then they're having to deal with the consequences of their actions. This could be some sort of punishment. This could be some sort of someone getting admonished. Okay. I also feel like someone could be losing a contract. Someone could be losing a recently earned promotion, or if they were promoted too soon and they're acting a fool in the new job, they could be losing that role. So that could be what's going on here. For those of you here, this is talks with a specialist, whether it's doctor, lawyer, government official, an advisor of some sort. I feel like it's talking about the rules, learning what the rules are in a situation. It could also be a day of training, research, training. What are the rules here? How do you do this? What is the process? What's the right way of doing this? So you could just be doing a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of studying, prep work for something with this energy as well. There's a blessing coming your way on Saturday, or at some point in the next week, right? Remember, this could be whenever you come across this video. Could be the 6th day that this happens, right? If you wanted to look at it like that. But there could be a blessing coming your way, a green light, a yes, an open door, an approval. I'm also seeing some sort of audit, investigation, you being asked to present some evidence, you being asked to present some proof, people wanting to look at your accounts. So if you're receiving any sort of government benefits or financial support, this could be that, where you have to do an audit, you have to do a review. Okay, what have you done with the money we gave you? Like, show us your expenses, or something along those lines. You could literally be producing receipts for something as well. And I'm also seeing you could be attending or witnessing some sort of ceremony. This could be wedding. This could be someone being named. I don't know. It's receiving some sort of title, receiving some sort of award, some sort of ceremony. You could be attending in person. This could be something you're watching online. Okay, but I'm seeing that as well. And then Sunday, or the last day we're looking at, we have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. My, a lot of major arcanas. Next week is going to be really significant if you just stay out of your head and follow the guidance you're given, that you already know inside of you, and you've done your checks and it checks out. It's time to go. Don't talk about it. Don't look for other people's opinions and confirmation on it, because you're not going to get it, and that doesn't mean your idea is bad. It's not about that. It's about the other people. Okay, so the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, someone's changing their car, fixing their car's coming out of the shop. For others of you, this is a change in plans, a change in travel plans. The time of something could be changing, so you could be changing the time of an appointment, or when we're gonna meet up, or when we're gonna go for dinner, or stuff like that. There's some sort of lucky win this day as well. I don't know if that's a lottery win, scratch card kind of win, gamble responsibly. Or if it's you could be just taking part in a fun contest, whether it's at work or pub quiz or family game night. I don't know. And you're named the winner at the end of the night. You could be winning something, a little prize. It could be a fun prize. It could be a money prize. It could be just the title of something, right? I don't know. For others of you, there could be unexpected deliveries happening, or again, changes in timeline. So if you expect something to get delivered today, it might not be today. It's getting delayed. If you expect something to get delivered 2 days from now, it might be delivered early, but there's something along those lines. There could be some sort of stroke of luck. We have Cancer energy in particular. If you've got Cancer in your chart, or if this is a Cancer person you're dealing with and they're giving you some really great news, or it could be that they're winning something and you're celebrating together. I don't know. It could be something like that. Overcoming challenges, obstacles, blockages, a time of battle. So it could be linked to whatever this was here, where someone was trying to cause you trouble. Throw mud on your name, ruin your reputation. This is finally that is put behind you, because again, the authorities have witnessed it themselves, or the authorities now have the evidence to do something about it, and that's what's happening here. Okay, so big win in some sort of argument, battle situation, tense situation for a lot of you here. Okay, very positive. And again, you could be chosen for something, whether that's to do with job offers or dating, or it's also making something public, making something official. So whatever you're starting over here that you've been doing quietly, not telling people about it, again, there's some sort of breakthrough over here after a long time, effort, discipline. This is where you have a wobble moment, cold feet moment, and then you push through and you persevere. This is where you have that big breakthrough, you have that big victory, and then you make it public, because it's like, I have something to show for. Now people can't tell me I'm nuts. Now people can't take it away from, or whatever, make me doubt myself, because I'm presenting my results. It's not like, this is what I want to do, what do you think? It's like, this is what I have achieved. So there's that. You could have someone coming to your home. You could be relocating with this energy. I'm also seeing government housing or support with that. Or moving in with family temporarily, or family moving in with you temporarily. I also see that. There could be changes in your neighbor situation, or neighborhood, or people you live with this energy here as well. Someone could be winning a car, and if that's you, do let us know. Or winning some sort of really cool prize. Okay. And some sort of financial success is happening for you here as well. Someone could be surprising you. It's a fun day. Maybe you're the one that's receiving, again, some sort of commendation, some sort of title. And again, it has to do, it's in recognition of you overcoming hard times, winning some sort of battle, winning some sort of contest, whatever it is. And maybe if you're being honored for something, I feel like someone's going to show up to celebrate with you that you didn't expect. You'll be really happy to see them, but you just didn't expect that person to be there. Or again, this could be someone just showing up at your door, surprising you. It's someone who's been away a lot, traveling a lot, at a distance from you physically. there could be marriage proposals or committing or recommitting to a relationship that maybe it's been on the rocks up until this point. There's some sort of new approach you're taking with that relationship, and you're not telling people until you know if it's going to work or not, for for yourself. Because I feel like other people are going to have opinions, other people are going to tell you you're being nuts, and again, don't return to anything that's unsafe or unhealthy. But what I'm seeing here is, I don't know what you've committed. I don't know if you've made written commitments. I don't know if you've invested in therapy. I don't know if there's something that's a brand new approach in this relationship. So you want to give it a fair shot. And this could be where then you're communicating to people, if this has been going on for some time, I don't know what it is or what the timeline is, but you could be feeling confident enough that this is working, that's going to work. And you could be telling people, telling family, hey, this is happening again, right? Or yes, we're trying again, but this time it's different, or something like that. I don't know. It could be something like that. And again, if it's not a relationship, it could be a business idea you had and you didn't get it off. Either you didn't start it because of other people's opinions, or it didn't work out for whatever reason. And now it's like, I'm not going to tell people I'm trying this again, because they're going to tell me I'm being dumb, or they're going to tell me I'm being a fool, because it didn't happen before, right? But this time there's a new approach, and it could be new information, new guidance, a new law in place, new criteria for whatever this is, or you're receiving some sort of support you didn't have before. But I feel like most of it has to do with the fact that you're not talking about it to other people. You're just doing it, focused on it, trusting yourself, and that's why you're going to have this breakthrough. Okay. Advice. We have 10, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. Yeah, definitely. So a focus on maintaining something, fixing something, trying something again. Okay. Feeling encouraged. Be mindful of who you're expecting or hoping for encouragement from. Again, there is that. You're going to have people who are going to be very supportive of you, and you're going to have people who, again, won't be able to be supportive of you, won't be willing to. So it's really important to choose who you speak to if you want to talk about what's going on. But this is, don't talk about it, be about it energy, okay? So once again, just to be clear. Really, really important guidance that you're getting in the week ahead with the High Priestess and the Hermit. This is most likely going to be either guidance you get in private, okay, or in a one-to-one session, in a personalized session, or it's guidance you already have within you. It's your take your own advice, basically, type of energy. Wow, the Sun, twice in your reading. Healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. Really beautiful transformations happening for you in the beginning of the week here, okay? And we have the Sun on Wednesday, so. We have Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. You're definitely giving something another chance because you're still loyal to it. It's still on your mind. It's still in your heart. It's something that's always been a dream of yours. It's something that you keep thinking about. And again, it could be revisiting a place, revisiting a relationship, revisiting a work situation, revisiting an industry you wanted to work in, an idea, a dream you had, and staying faithful to it. Okay? And again, just follow your heart, follow your own guidance, take your own advice. Other people won't understand it, okay? At least not at concept level. When you show them, this is what I've done, and they have something to look at, right? It's like, oh, okay, that was a good idea. And then we have Trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. This is really good. So whatever you're starting, this is like the Ten of Pentacles energy. Your loyalty, we have loyalty twice, is paying off. Your loyalty is being rewarded. Your loyalty to yourself, your loyalty to following your own guidance, trusting your spiritual team, right? Your loyalty to a dream, your loyalty to a person, your loyalty to a company. That could be what's being recognized here as well. And you're creating something that's going to be very, very stable for you, or you're tending to something, mending something, healing something that has shown you loyalty. Maybe you had some rough patches, but, where your loyalty has been reciprocated, or, yeah, something like that is what I'm getting. really nice reading for next week. So let me know how you resonate with the messages if you do. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.